This is Rockin' Robin, and today I want to talk to you about doing eBay part-time. Even you can do eBay part-time. Let's say you have 15 hours. We're going to talk about how you should spend those 15 hours to do eBay to part-time so that you can make some money. Stay right with us. We'll be right back, and we'll tell you all the details. Welcome to our channel. This is Rockin' Robin's Garage Sale Finds. The first thing you need to do is set aside 15 hours in your week to do nothing but eBay. We have been selling 20 years. We sell on eBay. We sell on Poshmark. We sell on Facebook Marketplace. And lastly, we sell at the flea market. You can do a little bit of all these things, or you can do just one. Today we're going to tell you how you can spend 15 hours. You could spend them on eBay, or you can spend them on Poshmark, or you can spend them on both. Of course, 20 hours is ideal, but you can do however you want and as many formats as you want. How much time you spend is really up to you. The first thing you should do, maybe the first week, is to watch at least 1 hour of videos a day. There's a lot of different people who do videos on YouTube that will help you find ideas to make money. You know nothing about it. You need to watch the people who do. Now, I am Rockin' Robin. If you hit the bell right now, you'll be notified when I have new videos coming up. And each one is going to teach you something different that you might not know. You can also watch my older videos for specific information. Go back and scroll and see what you can find. Some other good YouTubers who do eBay are Rally Roots and Rockstar Flipper and Harry Tornado. Those are some other good ones that you might want to watch if you want to learn about eBay. If you're doing Poshmark, I watch Poetry of Nice. Now, I don't do a lot of Poshmark, and that's not really my thing. I do put a lot of clothes up there, but I don't buy specifically for that. I do a lot of clothes that I get in big lots and things on Poshmark, and I do sell on Poshmark. I have like 400 items on Poshmark, but I don't specifically go into that. So Poetry of Nice is good for that. And there's some others. I don't know who all the others are. Search area, put in Poshmark and see what comes up, or you can put something specific. Now, once you've watched all these and you've gotten some information, the first thing you do is you need to look around your home and see what it is that you want to sell. You want to sell some old clothes you have. You want to sell some old video equipment. You want to sell some old games, some old video games, some old movies. I don't know. You might want to look up on the sold items in eBay to see how they sold for and how much, and if it's worth putting up if you're going to make money, or if it's not, if it's just no good, you need to donate, or you need to put it in another pile for a flea market or a tag sale or something like that. So I would look it up first. Now, then what you're going to do, once you've done that and got your inventory, you need to think about going to thrift stores, garage sales, and auctions. Now, this is how you're going to spend your 15 hours of working a week. If you could spend more, like I said, 20 would be ideal. But you need to spend about 2 hours packing. I would say it's going to be a half hour a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings, and then bring it to the post office. Then you need about 3 hours of listing time. So you need to set 3 items in your day, or not in your day, but in your week, that you could do nothing but listing, because it's going to take that much time. Now, you need 5 hours of thrift store shopping or another source to get items. Now, I say 5 hours of thrift store shopping and 5 hours of garage sales or flea markets. Now, you can use that 10 hours. This is just the 15. 10 hours of that to get inventory. And I don't care how you do it. Maybe you want to go to auctions, maybe flea markets. There's a lot of different ways you get inventory. You can go to liquidation.com. You can go to bulk.com. I have a video on bulk.com. I didn't do so well, but I have done well in the past, so you don't know what you're going to get. There's a lot of different ways to get inventory, but you need to spend at least 10 hours a week getting inventory. That's a lot of time, but getting inventory is the most fun part, and it's the most important. Then when you spend your 3 hours listing, start off with the stuff that was in your house. Don't start off with those items unless you know they're selling really good. Now you're going to have to look and see if you want them as a buy it now or if you want it as an auction. Look what other ones sold for and decide a good starting price. Don't think you're going to get the high starting price. You might get the low starting price, but put it somewhere in the middle or somewhere that you can live with, that you're happy. Now, once you get used to that, and your typical day is your typical 2 hours or is spent the day packing, your typical 3 hours is listing, you spend the 10 hours watching that. Now, don't stop watching videos. You still need to watch videos another hour a week. Now, I'm not including that in the 15 because that's just particularly working on eBay. But if you don't spend an hour watching YouTube videos of other people, you're hurting yourself because there's always new eBay changes. The eBay changes a lot. There's new things that happen all the time. There's new items that become hot. There's new ways to get items. There's little secrets that you might not know. There's all kinds of things. Each video has something new that all the creators have made. So they're really important for you to constantly watch at least an hour of videos. I would watch all the people I named, including myself, Rockin' Robin's Garage Sales, at least once every other day. Even for a half an hour, watch. Maybe some of them you can watch 2 or 3 a day or 2 or 3 every other day. It's still going to be important. You can watch them at night when you're relaxing watching TV. Instead, watch some YouTube videos. They're entertaining, but they're also going to give you so much more information. You're going to get really psyched. I get really excited about selling eBay. I want you to be really, because it is so much fun. Once you start doing it, you're going to get very addicted and you're going to want to do it and you're not going to want to stop. But at part-time, you're going to make yourself some extra money. Now, remember, don't get discouraged. There's going to be times that it's going to be slow and you're not going to make money and you're going to say, hey, I didn't make anything this week. Then there's going to be times where it's around Christmas time and you're making a lot more than you expect. Now, I expect that you're going to make about $100 a week. Some weeks maybe 300, some weeks a little less than 100. Things will change. You need to put up at least 10 items a week after your initial week. The initial starting time, you may want to put up more. Put up everything you have and keep putting up and putting up and putting up. But then after that, after you have at least 100 items, you need to put another 10 up a week. Hopefully you're going to sell 4 or 5, but you're keeping your inventory growing. At some point you might want to get a store when you have too many. At some point you might want to take some items down or lessen the price of them. You'll learn as you go along. But keep as much listed as possible, especially in the beginning. Just think about listing. Once you're getting a lot of good items and something happens, think about listing as often as you can. Listing is really important. And it's boring. I don't like listing. I would rather go shopping any day. I don't care for packing. I have a packer. But listing, and taking pictures, but you have to do it. It's work, but you're doing it at home and it becomes kind of fun. Like I said, you should make $100 to $300 a week if you're doing it right. I'm not telling you how much to spend. Don't start off spending a ton. Know your budget. Everybody's budget is different, what they're going to start off spending. Not everybody's going to buy $300 worth of goods. Some people can maybe only buy $25 worth of goods. Start off with what you can handle. Don't go crazy and wild. Don't go and say, oh, I like Ralph Lauren and buy everything in the store that's Ralph Lauren. That's not necessarily going to work. You have to know specific items. If you're into bowling, don't go buy every bowling ball you see and try to sell that. You got to know what's good and what's bad. You start off with the things that you know and know what's good and what's bad. Don't branch into all this or all that and you don't know what you're doing. You could go spend $500 on a lot of stuff that's not worth $500. Make sure you don't do that. Don't make the mistakes that I made. Start off slow and with what you can afford and study everything on eBay. Go back. The sold listings is where you want to look to see what everything's sold for. That's what you need to do when you're first starting out. So I want to give you a little video here. Hey, I like to add some cool videos. A little video of me and my dog walking the beach, and we'll give a tip with this.
So my little tip is, if you go out and you're spending Saturday, say, thrifting or tag sailing, make sure that you take a break and take a walk or do something that's not related to it. Because if you don't, you're going to get bored. All the items are going to begin to look alike. Give yourself a 15-minute break and walk.
I hope you you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed our channel. I hope you learned something. I want you to make sure you subscribe, hit the bell button like I said before, because if you do that, then you'll be notified when we have new videos. If you like our page, give us a thumbs up. We would really appreciate it. And if you have a comment, I've always said this and I'll continue to say this, if you have a question about eBay or something that we can help you with, leave it there. I do answer all my questions and I really appreciate the comments. So feel free if you're learning and you need some input from me. I will do my best. I can't always answer everything, but I'm going to do my best to answer you. So, you know, you're going to like that. So anyway, now go in your house. Now that you're all done with watching this one for today, go watch some others too. And I have a whole bunch. Go now, find something good. Find something in your house. I don't know what, but find something. And go make yourself some money. Have a good day. I will see you soon. This is Rockin' Robin.